Legacy Maker, the All Sports Network.
Hello, everybody. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We are here live at the Siegel Center for today's matchup between the VCU Rams, the number one team in the Atlantic 10, taking on the Davidson Wildcats, number 3 team in the Atlantic 10. This matchup, huge matchup for both teams. Davidson trying to hold on to that number 3 spot in the A10. A loss could see them fall to number 4, depending on how Duquesne does. And if not, then they will, if they can win, they will go ahead and they will have the number 3 seed. They have a home game regardless, so that will not matter. In regards to VCU, they need to win today to clinch the conference championship. And that's a pretty big deal right there in itself. They can win that today. They will get the conference regular season title today. If they lose and Fordham, ladies and gentlemen, wins, Fordham will win the conference championship. But if Fordham and VCU both lose, VCU will go ahead and take that title regardless. But there's a lot on the line today. 2 great teams. We're going to get to see Katie Turner today for Davidson, Sarah Donovan, and Justine Lyon, just a force. All 3 players averaging 13-plus points a game. Then on the other end, you got to deal with Taya Robinson, and then you have to look at Tara Reed and then Danielle Hammond. There's just a force down low. Number 1, Danielle Hammond is in the Atlantic 10 in field goal percentage. So we got a good game today. I hope you all enjoy the broadcast. We're going to send you down to the broadcast right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Darrell Owens, the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We are here live from the Siegel Center for today's matchup between the VCU Rams and the Davidson Wildcats. Atlantic 10 action here, the final regular season game for both teams here as we're coming live from the Siegel Center. Big matchup for both teams today. VCU looking for the opportunity to grab that conference title. Last year, 7-22. They were one of the worst teams in the A10, and this year they have a chance to climb all the way to the top and get that championship. Will they get it today? Well, they got a pesky task in hand with Davidson coming into town, led by Coach Gail Colts-Folks, her second year from Fairland Dickinson. Young lady went to St. Gertrude here in Richmond, Virginia, so she's got ties to the area. Got a chance to speak to her before the game. She's very proud of the job her young ladies have done this year. They're 16-12 on the season. They're 10-5 in the A10, and they are the number 3 team in the A10 as we stand right now. Here are the starting lineups for Davidson. Kiana Spate from Bradenton, Florida, the senior 5'8" guard. Katie Turner, sophomore from Reno, Nevada, number 1. Number 11, Sarah Donovan, who has been special, and in my eyes is the most improved player in this league, from London, Ontario, Canada, the 6-foot guard/forward sophomore. Then you got Cassidy Good, the guard, 5'9", from Melbourne, Australia. And at the 4 position, number 42, Ali Willingen, from the Woodlands, Texas, the junior, 6'3" forward. Starting for VCU today, number 1, Taya Robinson, the sophomore, 5'10" guard from Richmond, Virginia. Sophia Pasha-Grover, the 6'6" sophomore center from Moscow, Russia. Sydney Archie, the sophomore, 5'10", forward, Richmond, Virginia. Tara Reed, sophomore, 6-foot guard from New Zealand. And Naira Williams, the junior, 5'5" guard, Hampton, Virginia. We've got a big one in store for you all today. 2 really good teams here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And once again, I'm Darrell Owens, and glad to bring you this broadcast. And we will be in Pittsburgh next week, bringing you all of the Atlantic 10 women's tournament. We cannot wait to bring that bad boy to you here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We're about to get ready for the tip. Pasha Grover and Welling will battle it out here, and Pasha Grover gets it to get this one started. VCU has control of the basketball. Naira Williams has it, being guarded by Spate. Swings it over to Pasha Grover at the top of the key. She gives it over to Taya Robinson, who has it, dribbles over to the right elbow. Back to Archie. Archie now over to Tara Reed, and she swings it to Naira Williams, who goes underneath the basket. Slides it over to Robinson, who dumps it inside to Pasha Grover for 2. Sophia Pasha Grover. 2 points, VCU up 2-0. And Davidson doesn't waste time. Good straight up the floor to Donovan, and that's going to be an air ball. She tried to catch VCU off guard. but it will be VCU basketball. Nara Williams bringing the ball up the floor. VCU 20-8 on the season, having a turnaround of turnarounds. Their last year 7-22, 20-8 this season. Reed being guarded by Good. Tough shot there, just a little short. Sydney Archie with the rebound, no good, and we have a rebound by Sarah Donovan, who brings it up the floor full speed, almost lost control. Takes her time and then kicks it out to Good. Good over to Donovan. Donovan swings it over to Turner. Turner behind the back, being guarded by Archie. Gives it to Welling, being guarded by Pasha Grove at the top of the key. Over to Spate. Spate, the senior, driving to the inside. Robinson able to get a hand on it, but they find Katie Turner in the corner for three. No good. Rebound here by Robinson. Robinson has it here on the right wing. Being guarded by Spade, they swing it over to Archie. Archie over to Reed on the left side. Goes up with the left hand, and that's going to be no good, but there is a foul on the play. And I believe that one is going to be on Turner. That's her first foul as Reed heads to the line for the first time today. Tara Reed, who's the leading scorer on this team, she knocks the first one down. Reed from New Zealand. Last year, all first-team freshman, knocks down both. 4-0 VCU, 8 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Early here in this first period. Good, as VCU puts on the press, they break the press, get across the court. Spate over to Donovan. Donovan, a little bit of a pump fake there. Now Good gets it inside to Welling with the turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Robinson. Robinson gets it up the floor to Reed, who drives in the inside with the right hand. She's going to be fouled, and I believe this one is going to be against Welling. Allie Welling is called for the foul, and it looks like Coach Folks is going to bring in Kayla Rowland. It looks like we're also going to get to see Justine Lyon. Now, Justine Lyon, the senior, this young lady is phenomenal. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're ready to see someone who can get up and down the floor and just make a difference, you know, the senior started only one game this year, but is first in the team in scoring. And knocks it down, 6-0. Right now, Reed is on fire to start this bad boy. VCU pressing early. Turner has it, gets across the court. Lyon has it, being guarded by Williams. Swings it over to Donovan. Donovan over to Turner on the right side. Turner has it at the top, takes a few bounces, swings it to Lyon. Lyon on the right side. Oh, Reed gets a taste of it, and it's almost backcourt, but she's able to save it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Lyon for three. All right, and off the side of the rim. And Davidson fights and gets it back. Great job there by the Wildcats. Spate over to Donovan in the corner. And that bounces off the side of the rim. Tough physical play here by Justine Lyons. Fights a way to get the rebound over 3 Rams. And she will head to the free throw line. And this foul is going to be on Sydney Archie. And that's her first. Davidson looking to get on the board here. Davidson right now down 6-0 here to start this game. VCU has had a little bit of a tough go lately, losing their last 2 games. Losing to Duquesne in overtime, 71-68. And then losing a tough one to St. Louis the other day, 76-62. Davidson knocks down both of those. Justine Lyons knocks the free throws down, 6-2. VCU up by 4 here early. And VCU's been on the road quite a bit lately. This is their first home game they've had since they played Dayton back on Valentine's Day. Robinson in the corner for 3. Hits off the side of the rim. Rebound there by Rowland. And Turner brings it up the floor full speed. Dishes off to Lyon, who takes it inside. Misses off the side of the rim. Robinson up the floor to Reed. Almost lost control of it right here in front of us. She's able to corral it back, get it to Robinson, who's being guarded by Spate. the senior battling the sophomore. Reed takes a few dribbles back to the top of the key. Gets stopped in the track by Lyons. Hands it over to Haddix Covington, who is now in the game for VCU. And we've got an offensive foul. And this one is on Hammond, who's also now in the game for VCU. That's a tough one right there. So Donovan will take the ball out here for Davidson. Turner has the basketball. Spate over to Rowland. Rowland back to Spate. Spate inside to Donovan, who's number 1 in the A-10 in rebounds. Driving to the basket. And there's Daniel Hammond providing a wall. Hand straight in the air. Lyon tried to get it in, but Hammond stopped it. VCU basketball now. There's a battle midcourt. And Spate able to knock it away for Davidson. Gets it inside to Donovan. Donovan with the left hand rolls it in. And we've got a 6-4 VCU game. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left here in this first period. Williams has the basketball here for VCU. Being guarded by Spate. At the top of the key by the VCU logo. Gives it over to Reed on the left wing. Maleska now in the ball game for VCU, has it at the top of the key. Gives it back down low to Maleska. She almost lost control of it. Rowland giving great defense there by Davidson. And Lyons has the basketball now. Davidson gets control of the turnover and a great shot there by Kiana Spate. Just a great job there by Spate. I mean, she's been hustling this entire game. And right now, this game is tied at 6. It looked so promising early for VCU, but Davidson has fought right back ever since Justine Lyon has entered the game. She's a difference maker. Reed has the basketball, handoff to Haddix Covington, who takes it towards the A-10 logo, driving to the basket, kicks out to Maleska in the corner for 3. Boom! Cassini. Maleska, who all lost control of it. Donovan up the floor. Great job there by Davidson. Not playing games. Slings it up the floor to Donovan, who puts it in for 2. 9-8. Right now, VCU up by 1 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Haddix Covington has control of the basketball. Gets it to Maleska, who tried to dump it inside to Hammond, but great defense by Davidson. They steal the basketball. Turner has it. Gives it to Rowland. Rowland. Oh, tried to get it to Lyon, but Tara Reed was there with the stop. And we have a timeout. First one of the ball game with 4 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock here in the first period. The score, VCU 9, Davidson 8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the timeout. 4 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. Davidson basketball now in the game. Kelly Fitzgerald for Davidson has the basketball. Gives it over to Good, who's now returned in the game for Davidson. Swings it back over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Welling. Welling back to Good at the top of the key. She's driving towards the basket on the right side with the right hand. Layup no good. Gets her own rebound. Tough rebound there. As Archie and Hammond were both there. Now we got a scrim on the floor between Welling, Haddix Covington, and Petrova. And they're going to call travel on Welling. It will be VCU basketball. 9-8. 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock here. VCU has it. Williams, Archie, Petrova, Hammond, and Haddix Covington in for VCU. We have Lyons, Good, Welling, Spate, and Fitzgerald in for Davidson. Williams tried to get it inside to Hammond, and they're going to say Hammond touched it last. He tried to dump it inside over the head of Welling, but unfortunately, Hammond touched it last. It will be Davidson basketball. Davidson basketball, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Fitzgerald has it. Fitzgerald over to Lyon. Lyon gives it up to Fitzgerald. And great ball movement. Oh, and then he hit the referee in the face. And he's looking like, man. He smiles as he walks right past us. Seen it, took it like a champ on that one. He got hit right in the mouth. 9-8, VCU basketball. And there's a bad pass there by Hattis Covington, stolen by Spate. Up the floor here for Davidson. Davidson looking to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Good over the line, baseline jumper. And that one hits off the front of the rim. Rebound by Hammond, and Good hit the floor tough on that one. Up the floor, Petrova for three. Hits off the front of the rim. Rebound, Hattis Covington, you can count it. This is an 11-8 VCU ball game. Davidson pushing up the floor. Fitzgerald looking. She's got Lyons. Justine Lyons driving to the basket in the inside. Kicks it out to Good. Beautiful cross-court pass to Fitzgerald for three. And just like that, the ball game's tied right back up. Great job there. Good with a gorgeous pass to Fitzgerald on the right wing for the 3 points. Now VCU up the floor. Petrova in the corner for three. Off the side of the rim. Rebound by Welling. Oh, and straight to the floor is Fitzgerald with a tough shot, and she's going to get an and one opportunity. Man, what a start here by Kelly Fitzgerald. She hits the three. She gets a beautiful move to the basket there, takes all the contact in the world, drives to the basket, and Davidson has their first lead of the ball game, 13-11. And now we have Fitzgerald heading to the line for the and one opportunity. Hits off the back of the rim. Rebound by Pasha Grover, who's back in the game. Robinson also back in the game. Have the original starting lineup for VCU. Robinson, Williams, Pasha Grover, Reed, and Archie. Pasha Grover has it at the top of the key. Takes a bounce, gives it over to Williams. Williams has it on the right side, brings it to the top of the key, swings it over to Reed, who cross-courts past it. Over to Robinson, who gives it to Archie at the top of the key. Pull-up jumper from the top. And she misses the entire rim. It will be Davidson basketball. This is going to be a tough and physical game. Just got word Fordham is up right now by 4 points. 40-38 in the fourth quarter. They have a 4-point lead over St. Joe's. So a win today by Fordham puts a lot of pressure on VCU to win today. If VCU does not win today, they will fall to the 2 seed. Now, they will have a bye in the first round regardless, but that win today clinches that conference championship, and that means a lot. And we got a drive to the basket there by Good. And so we have a foul on Reed. That's her second. I'm thinking she's going to be coming out of the ball game here. We haven't even ended the first quarter, and she already has 2 fouls. Hattis Covington comes in. Oh, nice push off there by Good, and there's going to be an offensive foul as Good pushed off on Hattis Covington, and she hit the floor pretty tough there, and she's able to get back up. 13-11. Davidson up by 2 here with 1 minute and 11 seconds left here in this first period. Hattis Covington swings it over to Pasha over the top of the key, takes a dribble, gives it to Robinson. Robinson, nice little move, driving to the inside with the right hand scoop layup, rebound. Pasha Grover off the miss. Over to Archie. Archie back to the top of the key to Williams. Williams driving inside, facilitates it. Beautiful pass to Robinson. She lost control of it, tried to get it to Pasha Grover. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Off the side of the rim, rebound by Hattis Covington. Great job there by the VCU offense, finding a way to get that rebound and starting things back up. Williams has it, takes it, drives, kicks to Archie on the baseline, off the side of the rim, and rebound, Davidson. Turner has it at the top. Taking her time, slowing things down here. 14 seconds left. Davidson right now looking like they're going to go into the second quarter with a 2-point lead unless Katie Turner can change things here. Turner, nice little move, trying to use her body strength over Williams and their size advantage, but it will not be enough. Nevertheless, Davidson heads into the second quarter with a 13-11 lead over VCU. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the first quarter. VCU right now down 13-11 to Davidson. Davidson started off a little bit slow in that one. They were down 6-0, were able to battle back, tied up, and then it was just back and forth from there. Right now, Davidson holds on to a 13-11 lead over VCU, but we have a very highly competitive contest right now. This one's going to be a good one, and at the current time, Davidson is up 13-11. But what a spark they got off the bench from Kelly Fitzgerald. She has been a nice little spark off the bench for Davidson. We'll see what they'll be able to do here as we take you back to the broadcast for the second quarter. All right, y'all, we are here for the second quarter as it's about to begin. Davidson basketball to start the second quarter. Davidson up 13-11 over VCU here at the Siegel Center. Number 3 seeded team in the Atlantic 10 as of right now for the tournament next week. Davidson battling the number 1 seed VCU. This could be a preview of next week's semifinals, possibly even finals. And we're getting it today. We'll see. Pittsburgh will give us so many great moments. Rams with the basketball. Robinson has it on the right wing, swings it over to Haddix Covington. She takes a few dribbles, drives to the top of the key, gives it to Archie. Archie over to Williams. Williams to the basket. Hands off to Haddix Covington. A little bit of a step back. Gives it to Robinson. Drives it to the left hand, and that will go off the back of the rim. Rebound, Davidson. Spate gives it to Donovan Welling, wide open. Boom. Amy Welling with a beautiful jump shot right inside the three-point line at the top of the key. 15-11, Davidson up. Davidson with their biggest lead of the game right now, 4. Haddix Covington drives, jump shot from the free throw line, no good, and a rebound by Welling. Turner up the floor. Gives it to Good. Good to Welling at the top of the key. Now over to Spate. Spate with a great pick from Welling. And Welling with a jumper. And it's no good. And a rebound here. Robinson has it for VCU. Gives it inside to Archie. Archie off the backboard for 2. 15-13. Davidson up by 2. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in this second period. Good looking for Donovan. And Donovan with the jump shot right beside the A-10 logo, but rattles out. Robinson has it, dribbling with the left. Nice little move, and Spate kind of dove into her. Lost control of it, but Williams was able to save it as it was going out of bounds. Robinson now has it back at the top of the key. Pasha Grover with a great pass inside the Haddix Covington for 2. Beautifully done there by Sophia Pasha Grover. Beautiful pass. And she found Haddix Covington taking the back door to the basket for 2. It's 15-15. Donovan now has it with the scoop layup, and that one is a little bit out of control. Rebound, Pasha Grover. Williams up the floor to Haddix Covington, straight to the basket, looking for Archie. And there's going to be a foul on the floor, and this one's going to be on Spate. And Williams tried to get the baseball pass up the floor here to Haddix Covington. Nice little dump pass to Archie, but just couldn't get anything going for it. There was a foul call before then. And we got some match changes. Hammond, Maleshka, Petrova. Haddix Covington staying in the game, and Robinson also staying in the game for VCU. And we have a foul on Donovan before the inbound even happened, and she's in disbelief. Taken out there by Petrova, gives it over to Robinson. Petrova now has it at the top of the key, being guarded by Katie Turner. Nice pick there by Maleshka. Petrova with the Maleshka looking inside to Hammond. Oh, and Rowland, who's in the game for Davidson, now lost control. And a great job there by Hammond putting it in. The leader in field goal percentage in the A-10. Gives VCU the lead 17-15. 6 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the first half. Donovan has it at the A-10 logo. She hesitated just a little bit, and there's a travel called on Donovan. Donovan right now has 4 points, 2 for 6 from the field, with 2 rebounds for Davidson. VCU basketball, 6 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. 17-15, VCU up. VCU has a chance today to go from the bottom and now be at the top, winning the regular season championship. Maleska has it, gives it over to Robinson. A little bit of a step back, gives it to Hammond. Maleska, step back jumper. And that one's going to be no good, but a tough rebound out by Robinson. But Rowland snatches it from Robinson's hands before she could even go up. Turner brings it up the floor to Lyon, who's now in the game. Justine Lyon's back in the game. She tried to get it into Donovan, and there's a little bit of a battle between Donovan and Petrova. And Petrova was able to knock it out of bounds. It will stay with Davidson. And Williams, Naira Williams, will return in for VCU for Taya Robinson. VCU holding on to that 17-15 lead right now over Davidson. Turner has it. Gives it over to Lyon. Lyon gives it to Donovan in the corner. And we have a travel called on Justine Lyon. Gave it to Donovan in the corner, swung it back, but Lyon took just an extra step before she made that move to the basket. 17-15, 5 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Maleska gives it into Williams. VCU in control here, only up by 2. Maleska has it, being guarded heavily by Donovan. She looks, gives it over to Haddix Covington. She's trying to call Hammond out to the top. And she gives it over to Petrova. Petrova off the Hammond pick. Goes straight to the basket with the left, and it will not fall, but she gets her own rebound with the right. Beautiful play by Olga Petrova. I think she surprised herself. That was such an amazing play. She went up with the left, missed it. The ball rolled out, fell right in front of Davidson's feet. She was able to get the rebound and then scooped it up kind of behind her back with her right hand and get the 2 points. 19-15, VCU. Petrova looking to make this a 5-point game. You can count it. And she now has 3. 20-15 VCU. 5 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Donovan takes a dribble at the top of the key, swings it over to Turner for 3, who misses that one wildly off the side of the backboard. VCU now gains control. Williams up the floor. Williams with a crossover move in the inside. You rarely see her shoot, but now Williams couldn't help herself. The facilitator driving to the basket with the right hand. Bounces off the backboard, 2 points. This is a 7-point VCU lead with 4 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock as we take a timeout. All right, we are back here from the timeout. 22-15. VCU up. And VCU right now sitting on an 11-0 run. Davidson was up by 4 points and took their largest lead, and VCU has been on a roll since. 11-0 run, 22-15. Davidson basketball. Fitzgerald was back in the game, who created that spark early in the first quarter. Tries to dish it off to Rowland. She lost control of it. And Petrova will clean it up. VCU has the basketball. Williams being guarded by Fitzgerald. This is becoming an intriguing matchup right here between these two. You can see the focus in Fitzgerald's eyes as she's guarding Williams. Maleska now has the basketball with the handoff, and she hands it off to Haddix Covington at the top of the key, who gives it to Petrova, takes the pump fake, and they're going to call a travel. She made the move there just a little bit early. 22-15. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the half. Spade has it here for Davidson. She gives it to Rowland at the top of the key, who takes a dribble or 2, gives it to Fitzgerald, who then swings it to Lyon on the left corner. Then she swings it all the way over to Fitzgerald for 3, and that's going to come up short. 22-15. Rebound Williams. Now Williams taking her time. Gives it over to Haddix Covington. Williams driving to the basket. A little bit of a move herself with the layup. She won't be able to get it there, excuse me. Hammond was battling down low, but Davidson got the rebound. And Donovan will miss the 3. Rebound by Haddix Covington. Covington up the floor to Williams, back to Covington. Covington puts it in. Haddix Covington. 13-0 run. 24-15 for VCU. Haddix Covington has 6 points on the day. And Petrova with the steal. I don't think she realized she stole it initially. Gets it inside to Maleshka with the scoop layup. And Maleshka puts it in. 15-0 run by VCU. And the crowd is coming alive here at the Siegel Center. 26-15, VCU up. Fitzgerald to Spate in the corner. That one hits off the side of the backboard. Rowland able to end the run. And she gets the rebound off the Spate miss. And it's 26-17. VCU still on a 15-2 run here. Oh, Spate with the great eyes and the steal on Petrova. Up the floor, Spate for 2 points. And just like that, Davidson is crawling back in it. Great hustle there by the senior. Spate, she's got 2 points on the day. It's just a great defensive play there by Spate. Williams at the top. Over to Haddix Covington. Now to Petrova on the right wing. Decides to shoot the three and bangs it in. She's not number one in three-point percentage in the A-10 for nothing. Olga Petrova for three. 29-19. 10-point lead. Donovan trying to go to the basket. And there's going to be a foul on Hammond. She tried to get past Danielle Hammond and took some contact there, hit the floor. 10-point game here for VCU. And we got a swap changes going on here as Robinson and Pasha Grover will come in for VCU. And Welling and Good coming in for Davidson. 29-19, minute and 36 left in this half. Good is going to get fouled by Robinson. And that is Robinson's first foul of the day. Turner. Oh, tried to get that. Has an interesting play right there. She tried to get it to Good, but when she tried to pass it to her, it bounced off of Pasha Grover's back and went out of bounds. It will stay Davidson basketball. Good being guarded by Robinson. A little bit of a pump fake there. Over to Donovan, back to Good. Good using the pick from Donovan. They try to get inside to Donovan. Great job by Robinson and Pasha Grover putting their hands in the way. Petrova up the floor. Lost control of it, but another great hustle play by Kiana Spate. Kiana just not playing games today on the defensive side of the ball. Good to see Chloe Welch for the first time today. She's coming in for Good. Petrova is out of the game. So they bring Maleshka back in. Maleshka has it, driving with the left hand. That's going to hit off the backboard. Rebound Donovan. Gives it up to Turner. Turner now has it. Gives it to Donovan. Driving to the inside. Beautiful right hand scoop layup there by Sarah Donovan. 29-21. Williams barking out some directions, trying to get things going here. And Spate trying to make and great job there by Spate. Spate able to force the jump ball, but I think it will stay with VCU. They didn't call a foul, though. She is just phenomenal on the defensive end here. It's Kiana Spate. VCU basketball. Haddix Covington over to Archie, who's back in the game. Williams inside to Robinson, and there's going to be a travel violation called on Robinson. 37.3 seconds left in the first half. VCU holding on to a 29-21 lead. Turner gives it to Spate. Spate over to Welling. Welch drops it in to Turner. And she tried to get it to Spate, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Naira Williams. 26.6 seconds on the clock. 29-21. 8-point lead for the Rams. Spade taking the ball out. Gets it into Turner. Turner driving to the basket. Stopped by Williams. Kicks it out to Donovan for three. Sarah Donovan from downtown. 29-24. It's a 5-point game. And just like that, Davidson is slowly crawling their way back in. Williams struggled on that pick there, but it gives it to Robinson, and she gets the layup. 31-24. As Katie Turner tosses it in the air to end the half, trying to get the half-court buzzer beater, but it will be no good. The score at the end of the first half, VCU 31, Davidson 24. All right, everybody, Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We are at the half. Score VCU 31, Davidson with 24. It was a very intense second quarter. VCU did a phenomenal job of jumping on that 15-0 run after Davidson had took a 15-11 lead. They went on a 15-0 run, able to really push this lead out. Right now they hold on to the 7-point lead, but Davidson would not give up. Sarah Donovan hit a clutch three during that process, and then of course, you know, Katie Turner just pushing the ball to the floor. Great defense by Kiana Spate, who just, you know, made some phenomenal plays on the defensive side for Davidson. Right now, here are your scoring leaders. Donovan right now leading all scorers with 9 points. Then you got Kelly Fitzgerald with 5. Rowland has 2. Lyon has 2. Turner has 2. Spate has 4. And Welling has 2. That is for Davidson. And this is another impressive stat right here, or another impressive thing, VCU. Last time we did a home game for VCU, everybody that touched the basketball or everybody that came in the game scored. Well, guess what? We are here, same situation, same outcome. Everybody that's touched the basketball has scored or has come in the game for VCU has scored. Right now, Haddix, Covington, and Petrova lead the way with 6, and Maleska has 5. Reed has 4, and then Archie, Pasha Grover, Robinson, Hammond, and Williams all have 2 points. So another great performance by this VCU women's basketball team, where they've got themselves set up. They're just this close from getting the conference championship and having it in their hands. But like I said, that's just the regular season title. The big tournament happens next week in Pittsburgh. Well, we're going to swing you back to the broadcast. At the half, the score, VCU 31, Davidson 24, as we get you down there for the third quarter. Third quarter action about to get underway. Halftime is over. VCU up 31-24 over Davidson. As we're heading into the third quarter, Davidson basketball. Donovan driving to the basket, and she's going to touch the baseline with her foot. VCU basketball. 7-point lead for VCU. Heading into this third quarter. Fordham won their game versus St. Joe's. So VCU has to win in order to get the 1 seed. And there's Sydney Archie with the turnaround jumper. 9-point lead for VCU. Spate inside to Donovan. A little bit of a move there by Donovan. Tries to do the layup. Hits off the backboard. Rebound by Welling. Spate for 3. And that's going to bounce off the back of the rim. Turner got the rebound, gets it over to Welling. Over to Spate. She almost lost control of it herself. Gets it to Donovan at the top. Being guarded by Pasha Grover. Donovan trying to use the left hand. And it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say Davidson basketball. Initially, they said VCU basketball, but they changed their minds after a little conference. 33-24, 9 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock here. Good with the basketball, driving to the basket on the left baseline. Hits underneath the rim. Rebound by Robinson. Taya Robinson has the basketball for VCU. Almost lost control of it, slid a little bit, gave it to Reed. Reed, who barely played in the second quarter. To be honest with you, I don't think she played at all in the second quarter. Is now back on the floor for VCU. And she drew the foul as she'll head to the line. So on the floor right now for VCU, Sydney Archie. Tara Reed, Taya Robinson, Sophia Pashagrova, and Nara Williams on the floor for Davidson. You have Good, Turner, Welling, Spate, and Donovan. Reed hits the first one, and she hits the second. Reed right now is having herself such a great day from the free throw line. All 6 of her points are from the free throw line, 35-24. Spate, bounce pass over to Welling at the top of the key. Double team by Reed and Robinson on Good. Good finds a way out of it. She's got Turner in the corner for 3. Boom. Can't leave Katie Turner in the corner. Not for 3 neither. Wide open. 35-27. VCU up by 8. After the Turner 3. Williams swings it over to Reed. She takes a few dribbles on the left wing. Gets it to Archie. Archie gives it over to Robinson, who drives to the basket to kick it back out to Reed. Now she drives to the basket with her right hand, and she's going to be fouled. And this one is on Good. And that is her second. So Good, with her second personal foul, is Reed's going back to the line again with an opportunity to extend the lead back out to 10, and she knocks down the first. 7 for 7 from the free throw line right now for Tara Reed. Reed from New Zealand. And she makes both. So right now, Reed has 8 points. Davidson has it now. Spate into the near corner to Turner. Gives it over to Spate. Spate turns to the top of the key to Welling. Justine Line, who's back in the game. Welling lost control of it, tried to get it to the line, stolen by Robinson. Up the floor to Tara Reed, counted for 2 points. It's a 12-point lead. Reed has 10. And a great job here by VCU to start this third quarter. They are up 39-27. We've got a timeout with 7 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock left in the third quarter. We're back here from the timeout. 7 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. VCU 39, Davidson 27. Davidson basketball. Welling has it, takes a bounce, swings it over to Lyon. Lyon to Turner, over to inside to Donovan. She gets a layup, no good, and here comes the VCU Rams. Robinson up the floor to Reed. Reed inside to Hammond for 2. Got it. 41-27. Hammond so far in the ball game. Her first 2 points. 41-27, 14-point lead for VCU. This VCU team needed this type of performance. Welling, jump shot on the baseline and takes a nice little roll and gets in there for 2. 41-29. And we've got a technical foul here against Coach Folks, and she's trying to figure out what happened. It happened kind of quick. And now she's really upset. Coach Folks is not thrilled. And she is giving Mr. Ref the business. Coach Folks has to be careful here. And she's trying to figure out what happened. She won't even talk to the referee that called the tech. And Reed will take the free throw. She makes it. Reed right now, who is killing it from the free throw line. She is 9 for 9. And she makes that one 10 for 10 from the free throw line. And she is livid. And maybe with good reason. We really don't know what happened. We don't know if something was said. I wish I could make out from what she was saying from here. She's trying to plead her case. Coach Folks is too. The ref here, and I don't know if something was said on the sideline. He's trying to calm her down a little bit, but she doesn't seem thrilled at all. What a sequence of events. And so it is VCU basketball, 43-29. And Reed swings it over to Hattis Covington. Reed for 3. And that one hits off the back of her. That's her first miss of the day. Reed has been on fire. She's got 12. Lyon has it over to Spate. Spate driving to the basket, and Maleska with two-handed block there, but they're going to call a foul on Maleska. And Spate will head to the line. I don't know if it's the actual block or not. It looked like some body contact. I got a Unikitty with the Havoc shirt on in the crowd. I got to love the enthusiasm of this VCU band. Spate, and she makes it. So Spate gets one of them down. 43-30. 6 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Petrova over to Maleska. Maleska back to Petrova at the top of the key. Swings it over to Reed on the left wing. Gives it to Maleska on the baseline, and then Welling and Donovan with a great job. Great defensive effort there by Welling and Donovan, preventing Maleska from passing the ball. Goes out of bounds, VCU basketball. Reed taking it out. Gives it over to Maleska, hands it off to Reed here on the right wing. Gives it over to Petrova. Oh, and it's stolen by Spate. All the way to the basket. She lost control of it right as she got to the basket. Now there's a fight on the floor. She might have hit her elbow. Oh, man, she was fighting for it, and I think she hit her own elbow on the floor. Her and Reed were battling for it down low, and I'm almost 100% sure she hit the funny bone, and I'm feeling it because I can hear it here from the booth. 43-30, 5 minutes and 58 seconds left in this third period. As Naira Williams brings it up the floor here for VCU. And it's stolen by Justine Lyon. Lyon straight to the basket. And a great effort there by Naira Williams stepping in front to take the charge. I will say this, though. Lyon looked like she was determined heading to that basket. And Williams was able to set her feet at the last second. I think she might be feeling a little bit. She took a little bit of a deep breath, checking the elbow to make sure she's all right. And as a person who used to take many charges back in his high school days, they hurt. If you've never taken a charge, let somebody try that against you. I used to have 300-pound guys rolling me over. Used to be rough. 43-30, VCU up. 5 minutes and 38 seconds here on the clock. We're in the third period. Petrova has it. Gives it over to Maleska. Maleska in the corner to Hattis Covington, who dribbles back out to the right wing. And she swings it to the left wing over to Williams. Back to Hattis Covington in the right corner. And she looks inside to Hammond, lost control of it, and it is taken away by Sarah Donovan. Up the floor, Donovan steamrolls Williams in her second charge. You got to give Williams some credit. She's taking a beating, ladies and gentlemen, but nevertheless, you can see she's looking on the floor like, somebody please come get me. And no, she didn't know that. I think Robinson might be coming in for her right now. She's like, Coach, please come give me a break here. As Robinson comes in for Williams. What a tough effort there by Naira Williams. 2 straight charges. 43-30. VCU up right now. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third period. Robinson dribbles, uses the pick from Archie. Back over to Hattis Covington. Covington over to Robinson. Robinson to Maleska. Excuse me, that was Petrova. Petrova got it to her. Archie on the baseline for the jumper. 45-30, 15-point lead for the Rams. And Hammond and Donovan collide. Donovan got space from it, took the jump shot from the baseline, missed it, and then we got a rebound here by Hattis Covington. And she takes it up the floor, gives it off to Robinson. Now she slows the pace down. 4 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. 45-30. Robinson over to Hattis Covington. Uses the pick. Another pick there by Archie. She's got Archie wide open. Decides to take it herself. And that's going to bounce off the back of the rim. And the foul is going to be on Welling. And that's going to be her second. So Amy Welling is called for it. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the third period. The score, VCU 45, Davidson 30. And we are back here from this timeout. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third period. VCU up 45-30 over Davidson. As Hammond will head to the line here for VCU, and she will miss the first. And she misses both, which is a rarity. You don't see Hammond miss a lot of free throws. But it looks like we might have, I thought we were going to have a violation, but I think it just went out of bounds here on Davidson. It will be VCU basketball. Petra takes it out, gives it over to Robinson. Robinson looking, nice pass inside to Hammond. She tries to fight through it, but Welling is there with great defense for Davidson. Turner up the floor to Spate. Spade over to Welling at the top of the key. Gives it over to Justine Lyon. Wellington with the pick. Lyon driving to the basket with the right hand. Great job here by Hammond. Able to get her hand in there, and the jump ball is called. And it's going to stay with Davidson. (45-30). Turner takes it out, gives it to Donovan, who drives the baseline, and we're going to have a foul here on Archie. And that is Archie's second. 45-30, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Turner takes it out, gives it over to Donovan. Donovan being worked against Archie. Kicks it over the line for three. Justine Lyon hits the three. It's a 12-point game. And now Davidson is calling the press. Oh, Spade is just all over the place. I love the way that Kiana Spade plays the game. I mean, watching her play is a delight. And Nia Williams trying to break the press. And now the Davidson press is coming alive as they get a steal. Nia Williams tried to go in between two defenders, and it's taken away by Davidson. Spate, nice pick there by Welling. Justine Lyon with a tough rebound on the inside for two. And now we got a 10-point game. Just a great job here by Davidson's press. VCU look like they're trying to get adjusted to it as Williams takes the dribble and takes it back across the other side of the court. Excuse me, it's a 12. No, I was correct. It was a 10-point lead. They just didn't adjust the scoreboard. 45-35 inside. And I think we got a travel there on Sydney Archie. She's not thrilled about it. But Davidson right now gaining a little momentum. And we know how basketball is a game of runs. 45-35. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the third period. Lyon has the basketball here for Davidson. On the left side, gives it over to Welling at the top of the key. Over to Spate. Spate dribbles to the top of the key for three, and it rolls out. Tough rebound by Justine Lyon. Lyon dribbles back out to the top, gives it to Donovan in the inside. Tough floater, and Donovan battling Pasha Grove, and she goes sliding into her own bench. VCU's able to get control. 45-34. Robinson driving to the basket with the right hand. That's going to be a little short. Great job. Defense there by Welling. Davidson pushing it. Turner with the right hand. And it's no good off of the backboard. Pasha Grove with the rebound. Now we just got a fast-paced game going on here. Back and forth by both teams. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the coaches decide to call a timeout here. And they won't, as Good will make her way back in the game for, looks like Spate. And we also have Fitzgerald making her way into the game for Lyon. So it's Welling, Turner, Fitzgerald, Good, and Donovan. And there's the timeout that I thought was going to happen. All right, with a minute 49 left in the third period, to score VCU 45, Davidson 35. We'll be back here from the Siegel Center. 30-second timeout is over. Reed, Archie, Pashagrova, Robinson, and Williams on the floor for VCU. Donovan, Good, Fitzgerald, Turner, and Rowland in for Davidson. 45-35, 10-point lead here for VCU. VCU once again needs to win today to clinch the #1 seed in the tournament and the regular season championship. 45-35. Turner driving to the basket, splits in between Robinson and, Williams and Reed, and the foul is going to be called on Williams. He doesn't seem thrilled about it at all. (45-35). Minute 25 left. Good will take it out here for Davidson. Turner has it at the top. Goes behind the back. Sends it over to Donovan. Back to Turner. Turner for the three. And rebound by Archie. 45-35, minute and 5 left. Williams has the basketball here for VCU. Being guarded by Turner. She gives it over to Reed on the left wing. Archie on the baseline. Thought about it. Stopped there by Donovan. Pasha Grover gives it over. It was a great job there by Robinson with the spin move in the lane. And that's going to be a rebound by Davidson. That hit off the front of the rim. 45-35. Turner has it. Hits off the front of the rim. Rebound Robinson. Robinson has it. 25 seconds on the clock. No shot clock. VCU look like they're going to try to hold here for the last shot of the third quarter. Williams slowing the pace down here. 10-point lead. 45-35. Archie over to Williams on the left wing. Williams throws to the top. Back to Archie. Archie a little bit of a pump fake. Looks inside to Robinson, who drives at the basket and couldn't get it in. But she did get fouled. And this one looks to be on Good. Chastity. Good with the foul. Good has 3. As Robinson goes to the line with 3.2 seconds on the clock. And she misses the first. Haddix Covington making her way back in for Reed. And the one thing that both VCU teams do is they go deep into their benches. I mean, and you look at the guys, they went 11 deep the other night. Coach Rhodes has a great thing going with his team. 1 second on the clock. Donovan from half court is just a little short. And that is the end of the third quarter with VCU 45, Davidson 35. Here we are, into the third quarter. VCU holding on to a 10-point lead, 45-35 over Davidson here at the Siegel Center. We're heading into the fourth. VCU has to win this game today in order to clinch the #1 seed and the regular season championship. Can that happen today? We're going to find out here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a battle. Davidson is not going to give up easy. Tara Reed having a phenomenal last quarter. She is 10 for 10 from the free throw line, 12 points today, 1 for 3 from the field. But we'll see how things go here as we go back to the broadcast. Here comes the fourth quarter. VCU up 45-35. 45-35. VCU basketball. We are in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes away. Can VCU hold on and win this conference regular season championship? They played phenomenal all year. Me and my partner in crime, Rob Johnson, we always talk about how good this VCU team would be, and they've shown it this year. And they're still young, no seniors. As Williams tried to get it inside to Archie, it's stolen there by Rowland. Turner up the floor. Fitzgerald has it. Takes a step back. Gives it over to Rowland. Back to Turner. Turner in between the legs. Nice dribble in there. And Pasha Grover with the steal, with the stretch. And she's going to get fouled. Sophia Pasha Grover using the length I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not a basketball fan, if you couldn't smile at what we just saw, great job. The 6'6" center knocks the ball away, uses, as the young folks like to say, those mittens, knocks it away, gets the steal, almost completed greatness, but she will head to the free throw line here with a chance to get two. And she gets the first. She worked hard for that one, and I think it's unfortunate we didn't get to see the finished product. 46-35. Pasha Grover looking to knock both of them down here. Pasha Grover on the day. 3 points, 1 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. She's got 6 rebounds and make it 2 for 2. The young lady from Russia, 12-point lead here. Rolling inside, swings it out. Donovan kick the spade for 3 in the corner, no good. Back to Turner, rebound Davidson on that. And there's going to be a foul, and this one's going to be on Haddix Covington. 47-35. 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in this fourth quarter. VCU holding on to a 12-point lead. Turner takes it out, gives it over to Spate. Spate over to Turner. Turner kicking at the Donovan at the top of the key. Now swings it over to Lyon. Lyon being guarded by Archie. Roland was looking for Turner and ends up throwing it to the sideline. Coach Folks is not happy. (47-35). Davidson bringing on the press. Turner and Spate giving Williams a tough time getting across half court. 47-35, 12-point lead. 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Haddix Covington being guarded by Spate. She swings across court to Williams. Back to Robinson here at the top. Back to Williams. Williams, 3, and that one rattles out. Tough rebound there by Archie. New shot clock and everything. 8 minutes and 11 seconds. 25 seconds on that shot clock. Williams over to Robinson, being guarded by Lyon. Pasha Grover now has it being guarded by Rowland. She takes a dribble, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson almost lost control of it. Robinson, with 10 seconds, gives it to Williams. She gets it over to Haddix Covington, drives on the inside. Pasha Grover the inside for 2, and she couldn't get it. Rebound by Rowland. It's a great pass there by Haddix Covington. Pasha Grover just couldn't finish. Turner in between the legs, battling here. Gives it over to Rowland. Rowland being guarded by Pasha Grover. Now over to Donovan at the top of the key. Donovan over to Lyon. Lyon drives, passes it to Turner. Turner now kicks it out to Rowland. There's 7 seconds on the clock. Excuse me, even the VCU faithful got me tricked. Donovan for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound by Williams. 12-point lead, 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. VCU about to bring in 3 substitutes. Just like Hammond, Reed, and Maleshka are going to make their way in the game here. Archie over to Robinson. Robinson to Haddix Covington. Back to Robinson. Over to Pasha Grover. Back to Haddix. It's just great ball movement here. And Robinson for 3. Taya Robinson. Robinson has 5 points. She's 2 for 7 today. She's got 3 rebounds and 2 assists. 50-35. VCU holding on to a 15-point lead. Turner over to Rowland. To Lyon. Lyon over to Spate. Spate, a little bit of a pump fake. Tried to pump fake it and then bounce pass down low to Rowland. And it bounces off Williams' foot. We might have a platoon swap because it looks like Petrova's also coming in. The only one staying is Nair Williams. VCU's new lineup is Hammond, Maleshka, Petrova, Reed, and Williams. And for Davidson right now is Spate, Good, Welling, Lyon, and Welch, as they give Donovan and Turner a break here. 6 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock left in this fourth quarter. It has been a very interesting game. VCU, it was tight early. VCU went on that 15-0 run as Lyon for 3. Boom! Justine Lyon. The senior barking out directions, letting them know you got to get that press. Rocking and rolling in. A tough play there by Justine Lyon. She's able to get both hands in there, and Hammond is not thrilled. She's not pleased with the effort that Lyon made on that one, but it was a great play. Great basketball play by Justine Lyon. That's why she's more likely the 6th Woman of the Year in the A10. 50-38. Good driving inside floater, and that one's going to be on Hammond. And she'll head to the line. Chastity Good, who's had herself a pretty good year. The young lady from Australia has done some pretty good things. And just a nice piece that Davidson picked up in Good. And she will miss the second. Made the first, missed the second, but a great rebound there by Justine Lyon, who's having a phenomenal fourth quarter for Davidson. 50-39. 5 minutes and 56 seconds. Good in a little bit of trouble being guarded by Petrova. Over to Welling at the top. She swings it to Lyon on the right side and gives it inside to Good, who's going to get fouled again. And this one is also on Danielle Hammond. So now Danielle Hammond has 3 fouls. She's going to have to be careful here. And I wouldn't be surprised here if Coach brings someone else in. It looks like Taya Robinson is about to make her way, and Justine Lyon couldn't get it. Oh, man, she drove to the basket, get some contact, and the ball sat on the right side of the rim and could not make the decision if it wanted to go in or not. Last second, it said, no, not just yet. So Lyon will head to the line. Lyon has 10 points on the day. 7 rebounds. And she misses. Now Lyon is only one of 2 players this season to score 30 points in a ball game. Her being one, and Nicole Cardano-Hillary, who's done it 3 times. Actually dropped 37 in one game this year, Cardano-Hillary. That one misses off the back of the rim. 50-39, but another offensive rebound by Davidson. Good. Oh, my goodness. What a crossover there. Dropped Hammond to her feet. Dropped Hammond to the floor, but VCU was able to scrap and get the ball. That was a very interesting sequence. And Hammond lost her foot in the last one. 50-39, 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Williams over to Robinson, being double teamed by Lyon and Spate. Gives it to Hammond, and there's a travel called on Reed. I think Pasha Grove was going to come in here for Hammond and give her a blow. $50-39. And little discussion here. This is just trying to make sure they have the right amount of players on the floor. Just a little quick discussion. 50-39. VCU up by 11. 5 minutes away. Got to hold on to it. Davidson trying to fight back. Good. A little bit of a stutter step. Tried to get it over to Welling. Lost control. Spate over to Welch for 3. And that's going to be a rebound by VCU. And she's pushed. Naira Williams is knocked out of bounds there by Spate. And that's Spate's first of the day. And it looks like we have a timeout with 4 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. VCU holding on to an 11-point lead, 50-39 over Davidson here from the Siegel Center. We are back. VCU 50-39, 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Williams takes the inbound pass from Reed and takes it all the way underneath the basket along the baseline, and she's going to be called. It's going to be a foul called against Spate, that's her third. She went from 1 to 2 in a hurry. Now Archie has it from the inbound. Gets it out to Williams. Williams being guarded by Spate. Williams dribbling, swings it over to Archie. Archie to Robinson. Robinson now takes it. Takes a few dribbles, takes a step back, crossover move, gives it to Williams. Williams pulls for 3, and that hits off the side of the backboard. Lyon driving to the basket, and this one's called for a blocking charge. She's probably thinking, wait a minute, I've gotten 2 charges in this game. You might as well give me the third. She may have not been able to get her feet set on that last one. And with that being said, Lyon is going to head to the line. Still an 11-point game here. 50-39. And Justine Lyon cannot make the first. And she struggled today from the free throw line just a little bit. She's 2 for 5, shooting 40%. And she misses that one as well. Huge free throws missed here by the senior. Uncharacteristic. 50-39. Robinson has it with the rebound. Off the floor to Williams. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it to Archie. Archie to Robinson. Robinson makes her move towards the basket. Kicks it out to Reed, and they're going to call a travel on Reed. And she doesn't understand why. And now we have Donovan making her way into the game here for Davidson. Davidson basketball down by 11. 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Good driving inside, and a nice move by Chastity Good. And this foul is called against, that one's against Reed. And Reed's got 4. And they're going to bring Haddix Covington in the place of Reed. Just in case you don't want to lose her. 9-point game. Davidson is not out of this. With now about 9 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go, excuse me. Good, driving to the basket. And who's the foul on? And they're going to call him on Pasha Grover. It's a very interesting choice. A foul call there. It didn't seem like she touched her. I might have missed something. But nevertheless, great drive to the basket there by Chastity Good. And now she's heading to the free throw line here. Good, who's got 3 points today. She's 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 2 rebounds and an assist. And she will knock that one in. Good has had such a very encouraging freshman year here for this Davidson team. And she will make that one. (50-43). Seven-point game. Williams kicks it out to Robinson. If I'm VCU, I want to score some points here. You got to keep the pressure on Davidson as much as possible. Davidson has slowly chipped away at this lead. Robinson driving, and she tried to kick it out to Haddix Covington, stolen by Good. Good up the floor. And she's going to slow it down just a little bit, and she's just going to use her whole body weight to knock Haddix Covington on the ground, and Good looks frustrated. Good has put on a pretty solid effort here. (50-43), 3 minutes and 1 second on the clock. as VCU takes the ball out. They have the ultimate pressure going on here by Davidson. Spate and Donovan trapping Williams in the corner, and she will call timeout. 2 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock here during this timeout. VCU up 50-43. We are getting set here back from the timeout. 50-43, 2 minutes and 57 seconds. VCU trying to break this press, and there's a travel called against VCU. And once again, Davidson is just hanging around. If you're VCU, you need to score, in my opinion, quick. Driving to the basket is Good. Maleska able to get her hand in the inside there. Good battle on the ground by Welch and Williams. Donovan looking inside to Rowland, lost control of it, and Sydney Archie diving on the ground to retrieve the basketball. Williams has it up the floor. Robinson inside and one. Taya Robinson with a tough shot. And that's exactly what VCU needed, as Robinson will go to the line for the one-on-one opportunity. That was just a tough shot there by Taya Robinson. Taking the contact. It looks like Rowland tried to get over there. She just couldn't get set in time. 9-point game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds as we see Turner and Lyon making their way back into the game for Good and Welch. Playing solid minutes there for Davidson. Robinson knocks it down. She's got 7. Another total team effort from this VCU team. 10-point game. Lyon driving against Maleska to the basket. Blocked by Maleska. Williams being guarded heavily by Spate, and I think that this one is going to be called against Spate, and that's her 4th. She's put such great pressure today all around. She's just been a hawk on the defensive side of things. (53-43). 2 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Williams heading to the line, and she knocks it down. Williams has 3. 5 rebounds for Williams. 3 points. 1 for 4 from the field. And she knocks that one down. And Williams giving VCU a 12-point lead. Turner has it, being guarded by Archie. Tries to get it inside to Donovan. Donovan on the baseline, trying to make something happen. Gives it to Lyons on the other side. Stolen by Maleska. Up the floor to Archie. Good hustle there by Turner, able to stop the fast break opportunity. And Archie's able to get it to Williams. Minute 50 left. VCU is closing in. Ladies and gentlemen, on a conference regular season championship. Haddox Covington back to Archie. Archie over to Williams. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Williams driving in the inside. Floater. Bangs it in! Naira Williams with the tough floater. Beautiful shot. No. Wait a minute. They're going to call a charge. You've got to be kidding. I'm not going to lie to you on that one. Now there's a discussion. The emotions are high because that was a very nice floater. And we're just waiting to find out. I think they're gonna discuss this, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the referee should not mess with my emotions like this. 55-43 as they're gonna talk it over. 1 minute, 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Back from the timeout, minute 29 left. So the beautiful and one that we thought that Naira Williams had has been taken back. And they're calling offensive foul against Williams. So that basket did not count. It's Davidson basketball as we have another foul, and this one is on Haddox Covington. Looks like Tara Reed's going to make her way back in the game. She's still sitting with 4 fouls. So she's going to have to be careful when she makes her way back into the game. Minute 23 left. Pasha Grover also. And it looks like Coach O'Boyle changed her mind. As Lyon knocks that one down, 55-44. Davidson down by 11. Reed comes in for Archie. And she knocks it down. All right, we are back. 55-45. VCU, minute 18 here. It looks like Robinson's going to head to the line after the foul. Taya Robinson, who's had herself a decent ball game, 8 points. 3 from 8 from the field. She makes that first free throw and misses the second. That one hits off the front of the rim. 56-45. Turner has it, gets it to the line, drives it to Donovan on the baseline, and she is going to get pushed out of bounds there by Maleshka. That's the call there. A lot of contact. A minute and 8 left. As Donovan heads to the free throw line, and she misses the first. This has just been a really rough day from the free throw line for Davidson. 8 for 15. And she makes the second. 10-point game. 56-46, minute and 8 left. They have the press of all presses. Full court man-to-man press going on right now. Turner trying to get it from Robinson, and there's going to be a foul. Minute and 7 on the clock. And Robinson's going to head back to the free throw line. Now Robinson, 2 for 5 in the free throw line today. And she makes that one. Make it 3 for 6. Shooting 50% here for Robinson. And she will knock that one down as well. 58-46. Turner up the floor. Inside to Donovan. Tough shot, and and one opportunity for Sarah Donovan. That one's going to be called on Robinson. 10-point game with a minute and 1 second on the clock. Donovan, and that one rattles out. Tough rebound by Good, and she can't put it in. Robinson gets it for VCU. Swings across the court as Reed over to Maleshka. Maleshka now has it. Gives it to Hattis Covington, and they're bringing the pressure on. And they're going to say there was a timeout by Coach O'Boyle as soon. There's, oh man, Coach Folks is not happy again. They're having some type of discussion here. I think this one's going to stay in VCU's favor. And so, can't be thrilled. Coach Folks is just not happy. She hasn't been happy ever since she got called for that technical foul. We still don't know what the foul was, what the technical foul was for, but 58-48. VCU up by 10, 46 seconds on the clock. She lost control of it, and Lyons gets it on the steal. She gets it up to Donovan. Donovan has it, driving in the inside. It's blocked by Maleshka. I tell you, the one thing I like about Maleshka's ability on defense is it doesn't, if you look at the game, it may not excite you that much. But her arms are so long, she makes such amazing plays when you least expect it. 58-48. It's getting a little testy now. And this one's called against Williams. That might, some people may see that as a makeup call, but it definitely looked like a foul on this end. And that's going to send Good to the line. 34.3 seconds on the clock. And so now, and Good will knock that one down. It's 58-50 game. 8-point game. Good knocks both of them down. VCU just trying to get the ball in. Williams floats it into Robinson, and Robinson gets it back to Williams, and she's going to be fouled. And this one, if it's on Good, she's gone. And that is her fifth. She is gone. Just waiting to find out. It looks like Fitzgerald was going to come in, and they're going to bring Williams to the line here, 31.7 seconds. So 58-50, 31.7 seconds. Williams, and she knocks it down. Off the floor. Looking in the inside with the floater. Nice job there by Fitzgerald. Davidson won't go away. 7-point game, 21.2 seconds on the clock. Reed has it off the floor. Maleshka now has the basketball, and she's going to try to push it out, and she's going to get fouled by Fitzgerald. And Maleshka hits that one. And she knocks that one down. 59-52. Donovan, and that's going to be 3 shots. Maleshka got the initial block, but then the body contact made afterwards is going to put Donovan at the line. And this is not what you want if you are VCU. It's 9.4 seconds. They're only up by 7. Sarah Donovan, who's had a fantastic year, misses another clutch free throw. You just don't see this type of stuff from Donovan. She's had such a great year. Definitely on the All-Atlantic 10 team. On our Legacy Makers team, we got her first team, and she deserves it. She makes the second. And makes the third. So 5-point game, 59-54. Davidson is making VCU earn every bit of this possible conference championship. They're going to make them earn it. And I'm telling you, what a game so far. 59-54. Now, the score throughout the game, VCU's had pretty much control of the whole game. Davidson had the lead for one brief moment while in the, between the first quarter heading into the second. And then that 15-0 run changed things. And it's been pretty much VCU from there. Now, Davidson's made some runs and had some opportunities to make things happen. They just haven't went their way. Find out here what happens next. Can VCU win the championship? We're going to find out. Timeout is over. 9.4 seconds on the clock. Seconds, 59-54. Rebounds are tied. VCU has more blocks, 4-1. Davidson has a steal advantage at 13-9. And we have a foul. And if that one's on Spate, she's done. And so Spate is out, and now we're going to have Fitzgerald head back into the game. So they're bringing all the girls over. Very intrigued by this move here by Coach Folks. So Williams is going to head to the line. 59-54. (59-54), 9.4 seconds. Williams. And she makes it. 6-point lead here for VCU. And here we go. And Lyon shot that last one. 8.7 seconds. VCU has the basketball out of bounds. Trying to get it in, gets it to Williams. And she's going to be fouled by Fitzgerald. And so Williams will head to the line. Williams looking here to get her maybe 7th and 8th point of this game. She's got number 7. 61-54, VCU. 7.3 seconds, probably the longest 7.3 seconds they've had in a while. She's 5 for 7 from the free throw line. And she misses that one. 6 seconds on the clock. Turner to Lyon. Lyon misses. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. VCU has clinched the regular season championship. Congratulations to the ladies. Such a wonderful job. A great effort all around. Final score here from VCU. VCU 61 and Davidson 54. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network, here live from the Siegel Center. The VCU Rams, ladies and gentlemen, 61-54, get a share, a first place in the Atlantic 10, winning that regular season championship. Here with me today is Madison Haddix Covington. Madison, how does it feel knowing where you all came from last year and where you are now? And congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, last year the season didn't go how we wanted to, and then it turned it around completely this year, complete 360, so it feels great.
It's got to feel good. Got to feel good. Now, there's a lot going on. You had a pretty good game yourself. You had 6 points today, 6 total rebounds. You know, you come off the bench. When Tara comes out of the game, you're the first one that comes in. You're that sixth woman, as they want to say. You come in the game and you do everything that is needed for this team. What are your thoughts on your performance tonight against a very tough Davidson team?
I think I did pretty good. I mean, I like to go in and do all the little things, bring energy to the team, because as you said, I'm the first one off the bench, so it's kind of like if they have energy and I come in, I bring it down, it kind of ruins it. So.
And that's the way you want it. You got to try to find a way to ruin it. Now, first of all, Coach O'Boyle, and phenomenal turnaround. That's 7 and 22 to 21 and 8. Can you tell us how much Coach O'Boyle means to this program?
She means everything. I mean, she's our head. We follow her. She leads us good. I mean, last year we've been working hard. Nobody wanted the same season, so in the off season she's getting on us like we have a game the next day, And it's summer, so.
Well, you got to love it. Well, let's think about it. You got to buy. You can sit back and relax. You can turn on the ESPN Plus on Tuesday and watch the other games and see who you'll be playing next. But you get that 1 seed. You play 11 o'clock in Pittsburgh. What are your thoughts on heading to Pittsburgh to try to bring that championship trophy back here to the Siegel Center?
Just trying to bring it back. I mean, I'm just happy to be going. Obviously, we want to win. So, getting the bye week, watching the games, who we play, working out. I feel good, though, going into the tournament.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Regular season champion, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Madison Haddix Covington. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time.